JVPNG presents The Bite at the Backyard Grill. Interesting conversations with people of interest. And now, here's your host, Mr. Bo Scrooge.
Alrighty, welcome folks. This is Bo Scrooge of the JVPNG podcast, and we're doing a slightly different format today. At the behest of our fearless leader, Mr. Gilbert Castillo, I've been asked to do a very brief interview with the lady you see on camera right now. So, fair lady, if you would be so kind, could you give us your full name and what it is you do professionally?
My pleasure. Thank you, Bo. And thanks to Gilbert Castillo. My name is Kelly Masteridge. I am with Masteridge Inc. I provide business development and human resource consulting. Today I'm here on behalf and excited to be a part of Jersey Village Professional Networking Group on behalf of the Living Vine, and we are a nonprofit group. And so the group provides second chances to those who've been recently incarcerated or seeking for outside of their addictions and so forth, that are looking for an outreach, employment, mentorship, skills training, and in times housing and food assistance. So we are here to provide a brief presentation today on this.
Okay, well,
I serve as the executive director and excited to be here. And,
well, that's a very noble undertaking. Obviously, let me kind of get to a bottom line quick here for people who are listening. How do people get in contact with your organization? Because some people who just heard this have a need, or they have a family member with a need.
Most definitely. So www.thevine, because we're all a part of God's beautiful creation, thevineliving.net. VINELIVING.net.
Perfect. Okay,
We've been in
folks.
existence for about 10 years. We're continuing to grow, and we are excited. And we're always available. There's quite a few of us. There's about 10 of us in total who are serving on the board, and we make ourselves available to those who are in need. So we have a website, provides you all information, becoming a volunteer, seeking assistance, and learning a little bit about what we're doing and how we're expanding.
Okay. Now we're, as you obviously know, we're in the fourth largest city in the U.S.
Yes.
And it would seem as though to me, I may be completely wrong, you let me know, but in the bigger cities, I would think that there would be a greater need for what it is you offer, just because of the nature of so many people compacted into a small area and everything that comes along with that. So, are you guys concentrated exclusively in Greater Houston?
This is where we're currently planted. However, I'm excited to share with you that we have individuals that are from all over the U.S. We had some individuals come in from Ohio and Iowa earlier this summer. I'd say late spring.
Yeah.
They worked for about 90 days. They obtained skills. We gave them shelter. We provided them with a career, skills, and they made enough to be able to go back, take care of their family. Their job shift ended. The assignment project that they built, it's primarily working in construction, commercial and construction.
Yeah.
And so it's amazing how the word has definitely, in today's communication, is just so globally connected. Although we are in Houston, we provide it in Houston, but there are many that come from other areas that need a change of environment, change of scenery, especially if they've been in a part of a toxic environment, or they want a new outlook. So they come to Houston, we provide them that, but they come from everywhere, and where it takes them, only God knows.
Okay. All right, let me ask you kind of a pointed question, and I'm trying to ask these questions from the point of view of somebody who might be listening. And then sometimes when we listen and we hear stuff that will be helpful to us, we start thinking of all the reasons why it may not work for us, or I'm not going to be able to position myself properly in order to be able to take advantage of this phenomenal service. But have you ever had encounters where there were family members that wanted it, but other family members tried to rebuff that individual or rebuff you and say, no, you don't need stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. If you've ever had an encounter like that, how do you overcome that?
So, I think there are challenges to those. I think it's a big step when someone does come forward. And so we provide them the assistance, and also networking with other nonprofits that specify and individualize. They have a specialty in the individual services that are needed. So we take an approach of truly understanding the individual that has sought out our services,
Yeah.
and then to the family, provide them a little more counseling and assistance with understanding what the path is and why there is the common goal of being able to invest in the individual for a promising outlook. And it works really well. But everyone's unique, and I can assure you that happens very few, because
Yeah.
I think that once they've taken the step to embark on what we're offering, that's when they have usually made that decision individually, and the family is usually supportive. We have a very proven successful rate, and I think that that in itself, and when they meet everyone, it's truly like another family looking out. So it takes a village. We're all God's village, and we're here to assist everyone in any way that we can.
Okay, well, in saying that, you opened up a huge dimension in there that I want to cut up just a little bit as we wrap up here, and that is, you said you network with other nonprofits.
Yes, we do.
So that means that there's a plethora of things that are available to people
Absolutely,
here.
absolutely. Now, we primarily assist men from youth, teenage youth, until whatever age that they consider to be a part of a working society or working environment. But we also have outreach programs for youth co-ed children, female, battered women. We are just a part of something that is truly a specialized place to be in Houston. There is a plethora of nonprofits, and we work hand in hand, and we are trying to provide that outreach, that vine, that extra hand to someone in any time of need.
Okay, and you're Christian based, which is a
We are
real
very
plus.
much faith based.
And I'm glad that there is a spirit of cooperation that exists between the nonprofits that offer very similar services, and they don't feel like there's this blood sport competition between them. That you guys work cooperatively,
Yes,
interdependently,
correct,
and by elevating each other. Of course, the goal here is the healing of the individual,
correct.
and it sounds like everybody's kind of rowing the oars towards that same goal.
Most definitely. I think we all serve one Lord, and we are excited about building relationships in any capacity to do His work. And with hand in hand with other nonprofits that are providing food or any other medical assistance and free assistance, we want them to know that it's just a bigger, better community when we collaborate, and it's not anything that is of an ego or a competition. We truly are here to serve Houston and those that are asking for our assistance.
Okay, now I know if I were hearing this, I would think, this is a place I really would like to connect with,
Yes.
because you're very disarming. You have a very strong grasp of what it is that you provide, and you're able to enunciate that very clearly. And you seem like a very friendly person, a friendly face. And
Thank
that's a
you.
wonderful thing when you walk into an organization and you're already a little tight, and there's a smiling face, a person to greet you, and the whole thing is faith based and all that. So I'm very excited that you guys have been around for 10 years. I'm sure you're going to be around much longer than that, and I'm sure you're going to expand your services because there is certainly a need for it. So,
Thank you so much, bro.
so just one last time as we wrap up here, folks. This is the lady I would like to have to come back for a very expanded podcast because there's a lot of very interesting information that she's kind of unlocked here, and I would like to fillet at a later date. Of course, just so you guys can get the full depth and breadth of the services that are provided here. So, one last time, can you give all the contact information?
I'd be happy to. Thank you so much again, Bo. Thanks to Gilbert Castillo. He's been a part of our establishment as well since it has been in inception since 2017. So we're excited to celebrate in January our 10-year
Wow.
anniversary. It is www.thelivingnet, the Vine Living. My apologies there. So www.the Vine living.net.
Okay.
And we're based here in Houston, and it is founded by the president of Houston Discount Floors and Remodeling. His name is Mr. Juan Otero.
Ah, ah.
So, yes.
Okay. And your full name, please?
My name is Kelly Masterovich.
Okay. Well, Kelly, it's been a distinct honor and pleasure having you here on this abbreviated podcast today. I'm looking very forward with us working with you at an even greater level and a level of involvement And I hope I can have you back here to share very soon.
Most definitely. I welcome the invitation. Thank you so much, Bo.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
This has been The Bite at the Backyard Grill, a presentation of JVPNG. JVPNG meets every Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Backyard Grill, located at 9453 Jones Road in Houston. Early networking opportunities begin at 10:30 a.m. and attendance is always free. We look forward to meeting you Wednesday. And thank you